Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching The Bridge on the River Kwai. Hopefully that's pronounced correctly. What do you know about this movie?
This won our War Patreon poll.
So we'd like to thank our patrons for voting for this to win our War Patreon poll.
Think it's an older film.
It's definitely older. It doesn't say right here. 1957.
So I don't know which war, where the River Kwai is.
No idea. I don't know either.
If this is historically accurate.
True. Yeah. I don't,
probably is.
Yeah. We know nothing.
Yeah.
Don't know what war. Don't know if it's true or not. Don't know who's in it, who directed it. We know it's from 1957 because it says right there. I do know this is highly recommended.
Yes.
It's always been recommended. We've watched a lot of war movies on the channel. I've seen the majority of them probably, or a handful of them. You've seen obviously like none of them.
Yeah.
It just wasn't your genre growing up.
No. Wasn't something that interests me at all. I've been pleasantly surprised how much I've enjoyed to an extent,
right,
a lot of these films. So I'm really excited to see this. It's been so highly recommended. Finally won a poll. Yeah, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and we always are very scared to go into long movies, but we're always surprised. By the end of it, we're like, that was great, and I understand how long it was. And I think the last movie that did this, that was also a war film, was Patton.
Yes, yeah, which didn't feel long.
Right.
And I loved that movie.
Yeah.
It was so good, so entertaining. So I'm excited to see this one.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. Got 4 tombstones or graves or... Oh, a lot more than 4. A lot of people on this train. They are not doing so well.
No, a lot of injured.
Hey, how about putting us on sick list?
You're never sick.
I want you to keep this lighter.
Okay, you go on the sick list. Him too.
Okay.
One of these days, Colonel Saito's gonna catch you bribing him.
Before that happens, we'll be far away from here, chum.
Interesting. So is this like an escape movie? Prisoners of war trying to escape?
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to come in with as much high spirits as possible.
It's a lot.
What a job this guy has.
That colonel doesn't know what he's in for. You gonna tell him the truth, Commander?
Can he stop fanning if no one's in the room?
I was thinking that.
I am the commanding officer of this camp, have been chosen to build a bridge across the River Kwai.
Oh.
We are an island in the jungle. Escape is impossible. Today, you rest. Tomorrow, you begin.
Dang, so they have nothing keeping them here other than the fact that they're on a deserted island.
Mm-hmm.
I assume the bridge makes them no longer deserted.
Yeah.
Can they build a bridge and then run over it?
I happen to have a copy of the convention with me and would be glad to let you glance through it if you wish.
That will not be necessary.
Yeah, is he going to be following those rules? So you can't use officers for manual labor, but everyone else you can?
Yeah.
Dang, really? I feel like water falling on his head would make him less able to look at things.
I feel like they're not getting much rest before tomorrow.
Yeah, can't rest very well in the rain.
Oh, sir, this is Commander Shears of the United States Navy.
Good. How do you do, sir?
Oh, United States.
The U.S. Navy out here.
For a deep-water sailor, I am sort of landlocked.
You lost your ship.
Houston. Other causes of death? Famine, overwork, bullet wounds, snake bites. Saito?
Bullet wounds.
Oh, don't bother about me, Colonel. I'm not anxious to get off the sick list. Besides, this is working kit. It's the fashion out here.
Actually, I raised that very point with Colonel, what's his name? I think he understands the situation now.
You think?
Yes, I must say he seems quite a reasonable type. Well, I must be pushing on.
Reasonable. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Perhaps Colonel Nicholson defines the word differently.
Just doesn't know yet.
Gonna have a rude awakening.
About the escape committee, sir. I've had a talk with Commander Shears.
There won't be any escape committee. That fellow Saito is right. No need for barbed wire here. 1 chance in 100 of survival.
That's a chance.
The odds against survival in this camp are even worse. You've seen the graveyard. They're your real odds.
I understand how you feel. Of course, it's normally the duty of a captured soldier to attempt escape.
Yeah, right?
In Singapore, we were ordered to surrender by command headquarters. Therefore, in our case, escape might well be an infraction of military law.
What the heck?
Without law, Commander, there is no civilization.
Here, there is no civilization.
Then we have the opportunity to introduce it.
Okay.
Our men must always feel they are still commanded by us and not by the Japanese.
I hope they can remain soldiers, Colonel. As for me, I'm just a slave.
Yeah, I think this guy's gonna get a really bad reality check.
Yeah. He's coming in being like, this is how we're gonna do things. Sir, you're a prisoner of war.
He's been in isolation too long, poor chap. Cut off from his unit. It should be a lesson to all of us.
I mean, there's certain things that I understand he's trying to achieve here.
Yeah, but he
But-
also needs to be realistic on
What's gonna
where
happen?
he is.
Yeah, and listen to the people who've been here.
Yeah.
You will work under the direction of a Japanese engineer. Your officers will work beside you. For it is they who betrayed you by surrender.
Wow.
It is they who brought you here, not I. Officer prisoners, collect their tools.
That was the exact opposite.
Other than officers...
Give me the book.
Well, by all means. You read English, I take it. You see, the code specifically states that the...
Oh.
You speak to me of code? What code? The coward's code.
My officers will not do manual labor.
Yeah. How violent is this about to be?
Take up. Go. Move to the left. You follow the road. Fires. Right. Fires. Right.
It's interesting that the Japanese commander, Kyoto or whatever, was also like, your officers are the ones to blame for bringing you here. They're the ones who dishonored you.
You will order your officers to work.
No.
Okay, giant machine gun.
I'll give the order to fire.
Believe me, he's really going to do it.
I warn you, Colonel Saito.
Is this your soldier's code? Murdering unarmed men?
Huh. Good angle. Is this the doctor?
Yeah. That work?
Maybe. For now. They're just gonna stand here?
I'll say this for the old man. He's got guts.
Kind of guts that can get us all killed.
Oh. Damn, there goes one. The whole workday?
Colonel Saito says all officers to punishment hut.
Punishment hut?
Not you, please.
Why is everyone all riled up? Do they think he's being killed in there or something?
They're gonna put him in the oven.
Damn, a whole hot box. I mean, he's keeping that like defiant mentality and like someone for the soldiers to like look at.
Yeah.
Ooh. What just happened?
They're trying to escape? Oh.
Oh. Yeah, who are the two that were just killed? Was that our main US guy?
Ooh.
I mean, they have 3 bodies.
Nope.
So one of those 3 bodies was a Japanese soldier, I guess.
Yeah.
No, no, no! Let's go! Let go!
You said let go.
What a mess.
This shows the position. Work should have reached by noon today. And this shows the position of actual progress.
Not doing good.
Enlisted prisoners sabotage the work. I could have them all shot.
Then who would build your bridge?
Yes.
Are you sure it's sabotage? Perhaps the men don't work well without their own officers to direct them.
Nice.
Your officers will walk beside them.
As he pointed out, it's against the rules.
Do not speak to me of rules. He's mad, Your Honor.
He's mad? Stubborn, maybe, but not mad.
If his officers will not work, and your patient will work in their place, and many will die, and he will be responsible.
Ridiculous. So he's been in there for days.
Mm-hmm.
How are the men?
Fine, sir, fine. Jennings is dead. Killed attempting to escape. Also 2 others with him, Corporal Weaver and the American.
So that was our main American guy.
I just had a word with Saito.
That man's the worst commanding officer I've ever come across. Actually, I think he's mad.
Just to think of, like, if you've been in there for days, the smell. Not the best binoculars.
You can't stand much more of this. Wouldn't the officers be better off working than suffocating in that hole?
Probably, but this is hard.
We're under the heel of a man who'll stop at nothing to get his way.
I will not have an officer from my battalion working as a coolie.
We'll be able to get you a little something from time to time. We've bribed one of your guards.
That's good to know.
Did you say that American chap was killed?
Yes, sir. Shot and drowned.
No.
Here is where we must win through.
I mean, you're about to have like 8 officers die instead of work. I don't know what the right decision is.
Yeah, I understand he doesn't want to give in, but...
Whatever that means. Means only one thing. Colonel won't give in.
Yeah.
Are they both mad?
Yes.
Or am I going mad?
I think you're the only sane one here.
Doc, I don't think we can lose you. Is this our American?
I think so.
How long has it been? Right? He was clean shaven.
Is that an animal? Ooh.
Oh, that's not good. They're just waiting for you to die. Also, I'm not really sure on his escape plan. Like, he was here for so long and said he was just waiting and buying his time for like a good escape. It seemed like they just were running.
Left.
Yeah, they just got up and ran. That was their whole plan. And 2 of them died. What the fuck?
Is that supposed to be real?
Yeah, I don't know if that's just like movie real bird or... Okay, no, it's a kite. Oh shit, a village.
I thought they were completely isolated there.
Yeah, apparently not.
1、2、3、4、5分。
15日であります。
15日までにたった5分。
I like the calendar, the American calendar.
これが最後の日だ。
So we have 3 more months?
Was that what it was?
I think so.
I can't tell time.
Well, it's February. I think they have till May, right?
Yeah, no, that was just a callback to an old comment I made that
Yeah.
I got roasted for. I can tell time.
Why does the bridge not progress? Because your officers are late. I refer to Lieutenant Miura. He is the bad engineer.
Oh shit.
I shall be in personal command. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. As a token of regard for your efforts in the future, I give presents to you all.
Is that a quote from The Shining?
その贈り物を見せてやれ。
Can't be.
The Shining probably took it from something else.
Yeah, all work and no play makes Jack like something.
Yeah.
Battalion, yes.
There's like 100 people here, and I like how the Japanese captain is like, oh, the reason we're sucking at building is because these 6 other people aren't helping. But also, does he know how to build a bridge? Like, are you better at building bridges than an engineer? Oh. Man, day 1 of your watch, the bridge collapses.
It's like they're going to give him another pasting.
I'm shocked he's still alive.
And I thought this was maybe a good moment.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's fucked.
I was with you, though.
Yeah, I thought that was like middle of the night type of bribe situation.
He's always trying to do stuff without witnesses.
Yeah,
I am having rather a late supper.
Just gonna eat in front of him?
I think so.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
Produce of Scotland.
Some scotch.
I was not a good artist, so I changed from art to engineering.
Oh, you did do engineering.
I am compelled to use all available personnel,
But no officers.
all working along the entire railway.
I'm not responsible for the actions of other commanding officers. Personally, I'm appalled.
You got the most stubborn prisoner.
Would you have a cigar?
No, thank you.
This is like every bribe possible.
Naturally, I never meant you, the commanding officer,
Oh, yeah.
and decided to put measures above administrative duties.
I'm afraid not.
Oh. Damn, this is such a standoff.
Yeah.
Will there be compromise, or is it just full no?
If the bridge is not ready in time,
I haven't the foggiest.
I'll have to kill myself.
Oh, okay.
If I am to die, others will die before me.
But I'm sure we can arrive at a proper solution. Please sit down.
Hey, this guy's been burning in the sun for like weeks.
Take this bridge of yours. It's quite an enormous undertaking. On the other hand, I have officers who've built bridges all over India.
Oh.
And may I ask, are you satisfied with the work?
I am not.
Proved my point.
I hate the British.
Yeah, this is...
You are stubborn but have no pride. You endure but you have no courage. Oi! Take a coin!
Uh-oh, what is that?
Hey.
Okay, back in the box.
Thought he was gonna fold.
Which one?
Saedo.
Saedo?
Yeah.
Hi, he's...
He's getting desperate.
Yeah. I was never gonna make you work.
Looks much better.
Yeah.
Wonder where he's going.
They just like take him right back to the camp. Did they just give him a boat? I thought someone went with him.
So did I. Was there somebody behind him?
I thought. Maybe they just pushed him. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, dude, what a nice village to like get him to full strength and then give him a bow. Uh-oh. Are we finally caving?
And it's the middle of the day.
With witnesses.
With a lot of witnesses.
Surprised he can walk.
I have given your troops a day of rest. As part of this amnesty, it will not be necessary for officers to do manual labor.
Okay.
He did it.
So did all the other officers too, you know?
Yeah, but it wasn't really up to them.
No, they had to just live with the decision. Victory!
Careful, he's fragile.
Seriously.
You gonna let the other officers out? Get this man some sun, some food. If anything, I mean, they kind of had it worse off with the amount of people in there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They're all jammed into one.
Wonder how much more progress they're gonna make.
I assume it's going to be pretty substantial difference. Damn, he's not taking it well.
I say, Reeves.
Yes, sir?
If this were your bridge, how would you get it underway?
Get it underway, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, I wouldn't build it here.
Oh?
There's no bottom. Our chaps could drive those logs till doomsday and they wouldn't hold. Why, further downstream, sir. Across those narrows. Then we'd have solid bedrock on both banks.
It's utter chaos, as you can see at a glance.
Yeah, they just playing?
I tell you, gentlemen, we have a problem on our hands. Our task is to rebuild the battalion.
Yes, sir.
We'll show them what the British soldier is capable of doing.
Yes, I see your point, sir.
We're gonna build the best fucking bridge.
We must draw up our plans, then arrange a conference with Saitu and set him straight.
He's like just taking everything over. He's gonna be running this camp.
I'm sorry to tell you that we feel the position of the bridge was fixed rather hastily and, I have to add, incorrectly.
He's gonna kill his engineer.
The river bottom there is too soft.
Too soft.
Colonel, do you suppose we could have a cup of tea?
Whoa.
Oi, acha! Hi, oi!
Is he testing?
How far he can get?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We build a new bridge at the site selected by Major Reeves, 400 yards downstream.
Oh, God.
From 1.5 yards of earth moved to 2 yards. It's in the general interest, and I was sure it would meet with your approval.
We're gonna work harder.
You know, Colonel, it would save considerable time if we could carry on working during dinner. Do you suppose it would be possible to have a meal served here?
Wow. Yeah, he's...
Oi, check it!
Carry on, Hughes.
Oi!
Yes, sir. If we
Oh, my God.
To lend us some of your own men to reinforce the railway gang so that the final stretch of track can be completed as quickly as possible.
Put your own men to work.
We must fix the daily work quota for your men. But don't you think it would be best if we made it the same as the British soldiers? That would also create a healthy competitive spirit.
Work as hard as us.
Can you finish the bridge in time?
Frankly, the consensus of opinion is that it's impossible. After all, we mustn't forget that we've wasted over a month through an unfortunate disagreement.
Ooh. I am shocked.
I feel like he broke him.
Oh, he broke him for sure. Which is crazy because he was the one in the hot box. If I'm that old engineer, you better start running.
He's probably already dead.
This is just such a wild concept that, like, yeah, like you're prisoners, but you're improving their work.
Good night, Clifton. Good night.
But also, the method of improving the work is also to just keep your own men sane and alive.
And the elm paths of London Bridge lasted 600 years.
600 years, Reeves? That would be quite something.
Is that how long the bridge lasted for? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah.
So they're going to just build the best freaking bridge, and then the Americans going to get help, and they're going to come and blow it up or something stupid right at the end.
Or they're gonna be saved via the bridge.
Is this where the American is right now?
I think so.
And you found a girl?
Brasserhorn. He wants to see you and he's all yours. I'm going for a swim.
Don't leave me. I've already told your intelligent people everything I know.
Yes, but you could help us in a rather special sense.
He's going back out there?
I don't know.
Say, do your intelligence people have any idea what happened to that Colonel Nicholson? They were about to shoot him and he didn't bat an eye.
Well, I suppose if you're about to be shot, there isn't a great deal you can do, is there?
True.
It's too far for bombers to carry an adequate load, so we shall have to go in and smash it up on the ground. Our chief problem is lack of first-hand knowledge.
Yeah, I was waiting for this.
Colonel Green has given me the Kwai Bridge. I'm going to take a team in and blow it up.
Lucky you.
How would you feel about going back?
Come again.
Actually, Colonel Green has already taken the matter up with your people. Yes, your navies turned you over to us.
Oh.
Authorizing your temporary transfer of duty to Force 316.
They can't do this to me.
They already did.
When the Navy brass learns the truth about me, they'll say, ship him home in irons for impersonating an officer, something like that. I'd like that drink now. I'll tell him that I impersonated an officer because I went off my rocker in the jungle.
Well, that's quite a clever plan.
You're still going.
Yeah, you're...
Those temporary orders you've got won't be worth the paper they're written on.
Is that his real name?
This is your photograph, isn't it?
Where'd you get this?
Our CNC Pacific sent us a copy of your service record.
So, you're done.
Yeah.
They can't very well bring you home and give you the Navy Cross for impersonating an officer.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Can I have another?
as long as I'm hooked, I might as well volunteer.
This is Major Shears. He's just volunteered to go back and help me blow up the Kwai Bridge.
How nice.
Jolly good show, Major.
This guy's just lying his way up the ladder.
Wow.
But they're gonna blow it up. Maybe the Americans can win the war before they have to blow up the bridge. Because I'm gonna feel so bad for the British guys who worked so hard on it.
Maybe they'll get them out first and then blow it up so they'll never know.
They'll never know that they blew it up.
Yeah.
I must say he's been most reasonable since we took over.
I wonder what he's thinking.
I haven't the foggiest.
He won't have to die?
Hopefully. Well, for him.
They feed better and they are no longer abused or maltreated.
That's all true.
Well then.
Yeah, that's a lot of good things.
What we're doing could be construed as, forgive me, sir, collaboration with the enemy.
Yeah.
We are prisoners of war. We haven't the right to refuse work.
I understand that, sir, but must we work so well?
If you had to operate on Saito, would you do your best or would you let him die? Don't you realize how important it is to show these people that they can't break us in body or in spirit?
There's a lot of truth here.
I hope that the people who use this bridge in years to come will remember how it was built and who built it. You're a fine doctor, Clifton, but you've a lot to learn about the army.
Well, I mean, I guess we're destined, hopefully, to have the best of both worlds. That they're taken care of here, their morale is high, they're not abused, they're fed. And because we blow up the bridge, we're not helping the enemy in the end. So they can keep doing a good job all the way up until the end. And then hopefully get freed, blow up the bridge. And they can look back and be like, cool, we were getting some food and not getting put in boxes.
I'm awfully sorry I'm late, sir.
4 minutes late, to be exact. You were in need of medical attention? Sir, I was referring to the nurse.
Am I to go with the team, sir?
We'll let you know.
I don't know if that went well.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Also, they're only sending 4 guys.
If he wants to go that bad, he can even take my place.
Silly, it never occurred to me.
Well, in that case, maybe...
Yes, he's right. We'd better arrange some practice jumps for him immediately.
Oh, he's not getting out of this.
I don't know how many other installations before the Japs caught him.
Caught him?
Yes, fascinating story.
So he was captured also?
The consensus of opinion is that the most sensible thing for Major Shears to do is to go ahead and jump and hope for the best.
Or without parachute.
Poor guy.
I mean, it opens for you, kind of. There you go. They made it. Who's this random guy?
He was watching them come in.
Yeah. Who was that?
Dead?
Yeah, I guess so.
I know how you feel, but there's always the unexpected, isn't there?
Tell that to Chapman.
Damn, I didn't think landing in the trees was that. I just assumed maybe you would get stuck up there and they would have to like cut you out.
Yeah, but I think he got stabbed by the tree.
Some thick jungle.
Just seems very loud. It's a big team.
Yeah, I don't know how long this journey is going to take. Yeah, these girls are carrying a lot. And they do it with a smile on their face.
Oof, that's deep.
Yeah.
Blink, blink.
Leeches.
Oh.
It's wet, mildewed, corroded, rotten. Like everything else in this rotten jungle. You might as well dump it.
Okay, there you go. It's working.
Reminding you to take it easy or never volunteer for anything.
Oh.
Well, don't let it get wet now.
You should synchronize demolition with passage this train for good hunting, have fun. That's all, sir.
They're going to blow it up?
With a train?
Yeah.
It's worth having a go for the train, don't you think?
Oh, by all means. Good hunting. Good show. Jolly good fun.
If you hadn't fixed the radio, we wouldn't know about the train.
Well, there's always the unexpected, isn't there?
Man, they had until the 12th to get it done for somebody literally using it on the 13th.
Yeah.
What day is it? We still don't know, right?
No, I don't know.
You mean the officers are going to work on the bridge?
Yes, I explained the situation to them, and they volunteered to a man, but it's not enough.
Interesting shift.
Look here, sir. There's not a man in this hospital who doesn't belong there.
Always a few malingerers, aren't there? Be honest now. Keep an open mind, that's all I ask.
You're gonna take your own sick to finish this bridge on time? I feel like you went past the objective to now obsession.
Tell me, you feel up to doing a little light work on the bridge?
Anything you say, sir?
Good show.
What are you doing, man?
How about lending the others a hand, eh? Fetch and carry, a spot of paint here and there. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
Come on, follow me.
I don't know about this, man. The patriotic music to this, they can barely move. Just the fact that he didn't even ask to get more Japanese help.
Yeah.
He's like, no, this is our bridge. We'll do it ourselves. What are you talking about?
Just for it to get blown up.
And he already has officers working, which was like the first half of this movie.
He's like, what?
Yeah, what is happening at my camp?
Is that a bat?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh. Japanese. Oh shit, they're just gonna have to let them get captured? Are you chucking a grenade down there?
Oh.
Damn.
Oof.
It's a lot of bats. Got him. But if there's Japanese soldiers out here, they must be close.
Make sure they're all dead.
That was loud.
Yeah, oh, they're not all dead. Well, you got a runner.
Go that way, Joyce.
I feel like it's not going to end well. It's going to be up to just the American.
I feel like it's going to go back to that conversation of him being ready.
Oh, yeah. Can you kill? Oof. Also, if you just go running randomly into the jungle, you know how to get back to where you came from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That was close.
I could have done it. I was ready.
Did he get shot?
Yeah.
Are you hit, sir?
Let's go.
Oh, he got shot.
That's all counts at the moment.
Yeah, but how far and how fast?
We won't know that till I've tried it, will we?
So he got shot in the foot? Not, yeah, not very fast.
Prefer to be barefoot?
I guess so. Ooh, you are far behind, man.
How on earth is he gonna do that?
Yeah, right?
You can't study the layout of the bridge after dark. You've got to get there before sundown. If you were in my shoes, Joyce, I wouldn't hesitate to leave you here, and you know that.
Dang.
You and that Colonel Nicholson, you're two of a kind. Crazy with courage. For what? How to die by the rules. When the only important thing is how to live like a human being.
Nice little speech.
I'm not going to leave you here to die, Warden. If we go on together.
Well, the bridge is delayed anyways.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
You're wasting more time being so...
stubborn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look how good it looks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a nice looking bridge.
Let's get closer.
Wow. It looks pretty much done.
I can't understand it. It's such a solid, well-designed job.
It's so perfect.
They've got a British officer working down there on his knees. The Japanese seem to be enjoying it, too.
Put their name on it.
Float the stuff down from Upriver, which means building a raft. I will take 3 women to help you build the raft. 1 will stay here with me.
Quite a plan. Let's see what happens.
When it's over, I hope you get that medical discharge, and not the hard way.
And as a major. This whole thing has almost been a vacation for him.
Damn, he's so proud.
He's so proud. In another world, these two would have been best buds.
Tonight,
Oh,
the men are preparing some sort of entertainment.
kind of symbolism was that?
I don't know. I honestly thought it was gonna land on like the thing they were.
Yeah. Oh shit. This reminds me of Tropic Thunder. The play, they blew up a bridge in Tropic Thunder. I assume Tropic Thunder was referencing this movie then.
It definitely could be.
Lovely.
Lovely.
They don't have anybody guarding this bridge.
I think they do, but they're just doing it at night. That's why they're all covered in mud and trying to go quietly in the river.
Yeah. Just still seems really out in the open.
Yeah, because they have a lot of work to set all these explosives.
Like, my guess would have been that they would have, like, killed whoever was guarding the bridge and then done what they had to do.
Yeah. I guess they need it to not... They can't have panic.
True.
To, like, so the train comes, you know? I mean, you're locked up for long enough.
How far upstream were they?
Probably far enough to, like, not be seen building the raft and stuff. Pretty intense river, though. Oh, there's your raft.
What?
Uh-oh. Is it... You didn't finish fast enough? It still got done. They probably could have finished the bridge faster if they didn't have guys building sets, costumes, practicing.
A mini bridge?
Yeah, building a mini bridge, the routine.
I don't know about the leaves.
Just looks like a pile of leaves floating down the river.
I guess.
Especially if you like feel something touch you underwater or something like that, or you sneeze.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once they get right underneath, it should be a lot easier.
Yeah. Said 3 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I feel like there's no way.
That they do this successfully.
Yeah. I like all the noise from
the
back at camp.
Yeah.
Stay behind with Major Clipton and the sick men, and we'll rejoin you in a few days' time.
Oh, great.
You have turned defeat into victory. I congratulate you.
He's a great speaker. Were we about to blow up a bunch of injured
That's what I was thinking.
English people? Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
They just playing with shadows? Is that what they were doing?
I think so. All right, so they did it?
Yeah, they got everything set up.
So they're leaving. They're leaving the one guy behind at the beach to detonate, right?
Yeah, that's one of these guys.
Oh, okay.
Now you got everything? Sten, ammunition, pack, canteen, knife.
Yeah.
Professor says there's always one more thing to do. I can't think of what it could be.
Uh-oh.
Except to wish you a long and happy.
They forgetting something?
No, I think he was just joking around. I mean, I was already conflicted on blowing up this bridge, but especially now that there's going to be a bunch of injured prisoners of war on it.
Well,
maybe not right now.
Well, maybe they're supposed to go after
on a different train.
Right. So then they're not going to get blown up. They're just not going to have a way to transport them.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
The river's gone down.
Oh, shit. Are they going to see the explosives on the... if they didn't put it far enough down? Or are they going to see a cable running down away from the bridge? Oh, like that?
The charges.
And you can see the charges.
Just hope they don't see it.
If they start going for the wire, sure, that helps. Yeah, I mean, if they start going for the wire, you just gotta blow it.
There we go. Great job. What was that? Oh, jeez.
Just a ceremony.
That scared the shit out of me.
Oh, and you're gonna have all the British walk over.
Oh, that's so many eyes.
Well, they can't blow it up now. Get everyone on the other side, then blow it. Even though at this point you could just walk across the river.
Yeah.
Don't notice anything, random person. I mean, they're not in jeopardy until someone actually goes to, like, cut the wire or kill him. If someone sneaks up behind him, then he's fucked. Oh. Of course.
Honestly, Clifton, sometimes I don't understand you at all.
As you once said, sir, I've got a lot to learn about the army.
You're gonna die on your bridge, man.
River's gone down in the night.
I feel like he'll notice.
Him?
Yeah. He's so observant.
Yeah. But I would hope that he would realize
that, yeah.
It's supposed to not be your bridge.
Right. Even though he very much made it his bridge. Yeah. Take a little speck off.
Or this guy's gonna notice it. Ugh. It's gonna be the longest 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, right? Oh, here it comes. What happens if it goes the old path and just straight into the river?
I have so much anxiety right now. Oh, what is he? Is he still gonna do something?
I think if it doesn't work, he'll probably have to kill himself.
Oh.
So he's probably just hoping that this train crosses the bridge without issue.
Is there enough space for a train? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Don't call too much attention to it, man. Remember, this is not your bridge. Be cool.
Just get off. Get off.
Get off the bridge, man. You did it. You built it. It's perfect. You kept your men safe and in better conditions. Come on, just get off the bridge.
Oh, the wire's gone?
Yeah, no, that's the wire. That's on the branch. Go the other way where all your men are.
But his friend's on that side, right?
On this side?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought...
There's something rather odd going on. I think we better have another look round before that train comes.
No!
Are you serious, dude? This is not your bridge.
Okay, kid, just do it.
What are you doing, man? And you could just hear the train constantly in the background.
He's gone mad.
Yes, he has.
Our own man.
Do it, kid. Do it.
We're gonna have to like shoot them. Yeah. And hopefully they just can't stop the train in time.
I was right. There is something going on.
Dude, see, I would have already blown it by now, because what happens if he has a knife and he just cuts this cable? You psychopath.
I mean, technically he could blow it like right before it gets on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because the train can't stop. It's just gonna crash.
Oh my god. Dude, hit it. Hit it.
Hit it.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed.
Colonel Saito, have you a knife? I've just realized the bridge has been mined. Good boy. Blow up the bridge! No!
You
Help!
help to the Japanese?
Kill him! Kill him! Help!
Oh my
Get across the river. Oh, now everyone's running.
Kill him!
Honestly, pull it back at this point and then, right?
Yeah. Did he get shot, or is he just tired?
Uh-oh.
He got shot.
Oh, and he knows.
Yeah. Come on, American, make it. No.
You.
No, the American's not gonna make it?
What have I done?
Yes,
Yeah.
you fucking idiot. Blow it. What are we doing here, guys?
Are you okay? I feel like no.
I think he got some shrapnel in the back of his head.
Yeah. Is he gonna do it?
I hope. Oh, thank God, his lifeless corpse. Jeez. Holy crap.
I mean, he came to his senses a little bit late.
After fucking everything up and getting
all these people killed.
Yeah.
I had to do it. They might have been captured alive. It was the only thing to do.
What? Why are the girls all... Why is he... What is he trying to justify?
Because I guess he shot it towards them, but...
They were all dead already.
Madness. Madness.
All right. That was the bridge on the River Kwai. What'd you think?
I really liked that.
Yeah?
The end was so stressful.
Yeah, that was a crazy... Like, for almost a 3-hour movie, the last 10 minutes were insane.
Yeah, you feel like so much is happening, and obviously there's a lot at stake, but to spend the entirety of this film kind of behind Nicholson and watching him like fight for his men and, you know, the agreement, the Geneva agreement to not have to work and going through all of that, and then finally getting to work on this bridge, and he made that like his baby. And then he clearly goes like so far the other direction that he thinks about this as like his bridge.
His bridge, yeah.
And it costs numerous people their lives, and like he almost ruined the entire mission.
Right. And then that would have like just given the enemy a bridge.
Yes, exactly. So I liked that moment. Obviously after he's gonna be dead, for him to like kind of have like a moment where he, like that moment of clarity where he's like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Yeah, he was like, what did I do? And then walks towards the...
I mean, his intention, I think, is to set it off, even though he only did it because he died.
He died and fell on it, which thank God, if he would have fell or fallen like 2 inches to the left, and everyone's dead for nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, what an interesting concept and I guess plot or whatever you want to say. The fact that it's like this bridge, obviously you have prisoners of war, and I like really struggled with like what's the right decision, because it really did seem like it was a couple of just stubborn, mad, crazy people in charge, which I think is probably the whole point, because at the very end you have the doctor just being like madness.
Yeah.
Which it really was. But I was trying to like justify things for as long as I could, because Nicholson, like, yeah, sure, there's certain things that probably are like supposed to happen to like the Geneva Code or Convention, whatever it is, for prisoners of war, obviously sticking up for your guys and stuff. But it's like, it's not like he was putting his foot down for like, oh, you have to feed us. It was like, oh, these 6 guys can't work. Like, these 6 guys can't lift a finger. And
yeah.
And like, but everyone else who's prisoners of war along the railroad is working. So on one hand, I'm like, dude, like, you're jeopardizing a lot of lives by being stubborn and not helping with this bridge. But then on the other hand, it's like, no, these are the rules. Like, this is the law and order. And if he concedes with this, what's next? Like, how does it domino? Like, you have to hold your ground somewhere. Yeah. Might as well be this. And like, it ended up working. Like, it legitimately ended up working where he broke Saito.
Yeah.
Like, he was crying in his hands because his own prisoners had bested him.
Yeah. I completely agree with everything that you just said. I think that it was such a crazy dynamic to have. Like, you want to back Nicholson, and yeah, how far is Saito gonna take this?
Yeah.
And all of that, like, you have to take that into consideration. But thinking about the fact that all of his officers ended up in a hot box or the oven or whatever it was they called it for weeks, days, I don't know how long they were in there, months.
A month, yeah.
So it was interesting. And then kind of for it to come full circle when he had fully taken this bridge as his own,
yeah,
realizing they weren't going to meet the deadline, and then having the officers work anyways. It just felt like some wasted time, I guess, in the beginning. I still don't think that it was totally wasted, because I do think it was important that he kind of got the upper hand over Saito and kind of broke him.
Yeah, I mean, you had that one, like, when they're going over all the plans and stuff, where he's like, oh, can we get some tea? And then he's like, can we also get dinner?
Yeah.
And like, he just kept getting his way, and it was very impressive. But yeah, exactly, that moment where he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna need my own sick men to work.
Yeah.
I'm already making my officers work,
Yeah.
and I'm not asking for any help from our captors, the Japanese,
Yeah.
because this is our bridge and we'll do it our own. We'll show them how it's done. It's like, you like went all the way around, like, not good.
Yeah. And I mean, that's clearly when you realize that he's gone too far.
Yeah.
And that is what kind of brings a lot of the stress on at the end. They went 3 feet down, probably thinking that was enough for how much of the river was gonna
dry up or whatever, low tide or what, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is for a river, low tide though. But as soon as you saw him walking, I don't know if there was music or if it was just the fact that we knew, all of it together, just thinking like, shit, like, he's gonna find it. If anyone's gonna find it, it's gonna be him.
Yeah.
And it was so frustrating just to see him leading them down. And it's exactly like Shears said when he's watching him walk down, and he's like, that's our own guy. Like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Obviously, Shears has no idea what Nicholson put into this bridge. It was like blood, sweat, tears. His entire life came down to building this bridge.
Yeah.
But it was, so I don't know, this movie just does such a good job of like making you feel you're going back and forth because you want to root for him and all of the work they put into this, but then there's definitely some hypocritical moments for Nicholson as well.
It really captures the essence of just madness.
Yes.
Because you really are like going back and forth, because there was even moments where Saito, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, Saito, I'll just keep saying that, was trying to like get some compromise and stuff. And even Nicholson was like, nope. I'm like, all right, at a certain point, when do you start compromising? Again, technically he won.
Yeah, I'm like, he didn't need to.
No, he played chicken and he won.
Yeah.
But there was also so many moments too where both Saito and Nicholson had comments like, oh, well, if this happens, it's not my fault. Like, this is not on me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, Sato would be like, yeah, if all of you die, not my problem. Like, you guys just should have worked on the bridge.
Yeah.
And then Nicholson was the same thing. It was like, yeah, if you have to kill yourself, not my problem. You just probably should have just listened to what I said a month ago. And it's just, I don't know. There were so many moments where they were just being stubborn and like, which is so weird to think because you're talking about prisoners of war.
Yeah.
And this is war. And it's like, yeah, war is always crazy and it's hell and stuff. But it's just like, what are we doing? There's so many times like, what are we, even the fact that there was a play, like I made a joke about like, oh, we could have finished the bridge faster if we weren't focusing on this. But also, yeah, what, like how many resources and guys are we putting into building a stage and rehearsing and making costumes? And it's like, okay, what are we doing here?
Yeah. No, I mean, I think you made really good points. And I think it's all realistic though. These are all real life things that would get in your own way of getting stuff done. Your ego.
Yeah.
And just the madness of war. I mean, like slowly losing your mind. They were obviously like overworked, exhausted, probably hungry.
Yeah.
When they were in those boxes, they were extremely hot. Like all of it. I mean, they're prisoners. So I feel like this was spot on. Just it's such a good idea of really putting everything out there, and the stress that this movie put on in the last like 10-15 minutes was insane.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, the stress in the end was insane to just slowly watch Nicholson figure things out, and then still like I had so much hope that he would just kind of figure it out and then just walk across the bridge and just let it happen.
Yeah, like be super bummed. Like this was his life for however many months or years that they were working on this.
Yeah.
But let it go.
This is an enemy bridge.
Yeah.
And to slowly see him like bring Sato down and figure it out. And then you're like, you only have 3 guys essentially, 2 British and the 1 American, and they're in different positions and one of them can't even walk.
Yeah.
And then you already have the other one who's like a little hesitant.
Yeah.
And it's just like the fact that they all just die. It's like, dang, I don't know. When I was getting into the end of it, I really thought maybe it would just be we blow up the bridge and somehow like all of the British prisoners of war get on the other side, and like all of the Japanese are on the other side, and like it gives them enough time to escape or something.
Yeah.
Even though there's no barbed wire or anything, they could escape pretty much whenever.
Yeah.
But still, it's like, for whatever reason, I thought that this was going to be some sort of like triumphant success in the end. But no, almost every major character dies. All of those prisoners of war are already scheduled to go to a different camp to work on a different project. Maybe now they'll just stay here and build the bridge again.
I mean, you look at it as a failure. I mean, technically they succeeded. They built the bridge.
No, it is weird. That's why it's like this movie pulls me in so many directions because they did build the bridge and then they
successfully blew it up.
So yeah, I mean, Nicholson succeeded in building an amazing quality bridge, and Warden and Shears succeeded in blowing it up.
And the train
fell into the river.
Well, but it rode that bridge for a little bit.
It would have made it across.
Yeah. But so the bridge was sturdy.
That was another thing too, is like that injured prisoners of war were going to be able to get a train ride to, I assume, a better quality camp.
Nah. Now they're stuck.
Now they're just stuck in the jungle. And
they didn't get blown up though either.
No.
But also, does anyone know they're there?
It's just, I think that I really like the ending with the doctor.
Yeah.
Where he was just like madness. Like, what the fuck did we accomplish here?
Yeah.
Nothing except for a bunch of dead bodies.
Yeah. No, I think that was the perfect like summary of the movie at the very end there.
Yeah. So I really, really enjoyed it. It was definitely not what I expected at all. The multiple storylines of like working in the camp, and then also Shears, who just lied his way into a position of major.
And then regretting it.
Yeah. But even he was in a position where like he tried to swim across the river to blow it up. Like he probably could have just been like, oh, fuck, it's not going to plan, and then just ran.
Yeah, but he didn't.
He didn't. So yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. Not what I expected at all. And I think it continues the trend that like old movies that are very long, they're long for a reason, because it didn't feel like a almost 3-hour movie.
No, I mean, you're going through and a lot is happening, and I feel like sometimes there's more modern movies that are very long that I'm like, some things are getting dragged out a little, or we're having like, you know, some maybe artistic type moments that, you know, don't really lend a lot to the story.
Right.
But I think in this one, everything was important, and we were still going through, like, we were moving through this movie, and a lot of stuff was happening, whether it be with the characters, the bridge, the plot, any part of it. But I thought this was incredible.
Great movie. I could definitely see why it's so highly recommended. So I'm really glad that it won the poll, because this was awesome.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links in the description as well. And with that, peace, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.